Alright. Shotgun mic stand for Chris Karp. Are you videoing me or this thing?
Everything.
Project brought to me by Brian Wynn. He wanted to build a shotgun mic stand for Chris Karp and his Midnight Ramblers band. And Brian brought it to me, just wanted me to do a couple simple things to it, like weld on a mic clip on the end of here. Well, we don't do things simple around here. So anyways, I took it and basically ran away with it. So basically, you got two sleeves that slide up and down the barrel. There's a cam system inside of here. Unfortunately, you got to use an Allen wrench to do it, but the good thing is it doesn't move. So anyways, this slides up and down. And inside of here is the little cam system I kind of developed for locking it inside the barrel. But anyways, you got about 7 inches of play, up or down, depending on how tall you are. Not a very good mic stand for short people. But the good thing is I could chop the bottom off. I can shorten this tube up to make it shorter for anyone else. But anyways, the one side turns. This side turns to lock the cam. This side is purely a guide sleeve. So it's basically just a quarter turn, and then it doesn't move at all. It doesn't go anywhere. This is a piece of 1/4 inch plate. Chris wanted to be able to play guitar while at this stand, so I didn't want the mic clip on top of here, so we extended this out to give him room for the guitar. The bottom was brought to me by a friend, Jim Anderson. It's some kind of flywheel from something, or a transfer case thing, or something or other. It's old. The feet have been ground, so there's 3 of them that sit down and level it out. This is a weird balancing piece that was on the flywheel, so we turned it into a handle. We machined out 2 spacers, 2 3/8 things, a piece of 1/4 by 2 inch flat stock. This is a custom machined piece. This is all cast iron, by the way, so the welds don't look very good. But we basically tigged to cast iron, which was not easy. This was a piece of 7/8 stock. We then found a 22mm Craftsman socket to slide over that. A 7/8 socket was actually looser than 22mm, believe it or not. And then inside of the gun was actually extremely tricky. I can show you what we had to do here. You thread this out the end like a typical buttstock piece. There's a lot of threads in here. There's a good 1 inch of threads. That threads out the end. It's basically a piece of stainless heavy wall tubing, and then a piece that we machined for the end to have the 7/16 threads. The buttstock slides off, and normally right here, normally right here there's a buttstock screw that comes in, and the buttstock screw normally is only about 3/16 in diameter. So we knew that Chris would crack that off eventually. So we basically drilled it out. It's 5/16 now, but this is 7/16. I couldn't get any wider than that in there. And again, this is actually gunmetal, so it welds for shit. I don't know how to weld it very much, so as you see, they didn't come out very good, but they're built up and they're not going anywhere, believe me. We also took out all of the trigger mechanism and we welded up the triggers. We had to repair the trigger guard, and we also tigged closed the barrel so it does not open anymore at all. And even if we had left it open, it was so floppy that it was horrible. So anyways, that goes like that. This goes in here, and I got lots of threads to go back on. I could have welded this piece up solid all inside of here, but I knew that over time that this receiver part on the gun might end up cracking right in here, and we'll have to repair it. So I knew I wanted to make it so it was removable. So that's that. It slides right on there. It's a little floppy, but it is what it is. I mean, you're not going to get too much strength out of a, or you know, there's so much mass up here, there's so much weight up here that I don't care if you made that bottom tube about 1.5 inches, you know, heavy wall tubing, it still would wobble up here. It's just the nature of the beast. So that's it.